this year kind of forced me to think about what really makes me happy. And I think I'm slowly learning the answer. You know, the thing I wish somebody told me was that after you win, you gotta work twice as hard to stay relevant. The peak is the win, and then the reign, and then after that, usually like you gotta work twice as hard to keep yourself up there, or to keep yourself relevant and in the public eye. I don't do any like weird gimmicks to make myself, you know, to make people talk about me, but I continue with the work. So I still do, you know, activities like this where I get invited abroad. The work continues basically, and yeah, I mean, this was my dream, and you know. It's not difficult. If you love what you do, it's not difficult. I would like to have my own business. Right now, I am a brand ambassador and an endorser for so many brands back in the Philippines and also regional in Southeast Asia. But I don't have any of my own yet. But I've started already a little bit. I have a milk tea business back home. I've also collaborated with a makeup line that's on sale here in Dubai, actually. It's called Tevian. So I've been trying my hand at entrepreneurship. I enjoy being in front of the camera and doing shoots and being glammed up, but I also want to like learn how to do business. I want to learn something new. I don't know if I'm going to be an expert at it. I definitely did not go to school for it. I'm just learning through experience, but you know, that's how it is. I wasn't a beauty queen right away. I failed a few times before I got there. So I know it's gonna be a rough ride if I wanna get into business, but it's something that I'm really interested in. I was there in Thailand when she won. I was actually like almost in the front row. It's so nice to see it from the audience point of view, because I've been there as a contestant, I've been there as a judge, but it was my first time to be there as an audience member, where I'm literally there just to experience it. I don't have any responsibility to judge the girls, to write anything down, to be too critical. I'm just there to enjoy. And people would say to me before, like, oh, she's threatened because, you know, she doesn't want another Filipina from the Philippines to win. But once you're there, like, all of that goes out of the window, because you just want to raise the flag. You just want the Philippines to win. Everybody's so happy. How can you be the bitter one, right? Like, why would you want to like ruin the party? I understand where they're coming from, especially if you don't know much about it, if you don't know what really goes on. Like, surface level, you only know that there's a contest on TV, they all look beautiful, whoever is the best wins. But they don't really know what happens before that or after that. You only see the crowning nice moment during the show. But it's actually years of training before that girl gets to wear that sash on that stage. And these girls have a story to tell. They come from different walks of life. Some of them come from really humble beginnings. Each girl has a different story, and it's so interesting. Some come from professional careers, some are lawyers, some are doctors, some come from the military, some come from really broken families, some come from conflicted areas. So, like, how do you get there, coming, you know, going through all of these challenges? I'm really happy that pageants nowadays, especially Miss Universe, have more Q&A rounds, when as before there was only one question and then that's it. But nowadays there's so many interview questions, because it's about getting to know the girl rather than picking the most beautiful one. So it's all about the whole package. It's really more than just a beauty contest now. Girls have a story to share, have a story to tell, have advocacies to push for, and try to find out what they also do after the reign, because the work starts after the crown is put on their head. So what we see on TV is that a girl gets crowned, credits roll, and then that's it. You feel like, oh yeah, she's done now, she goes home and she's probably doing a modeling gig now. No, the work starts after the crown is placed on your head, and it's a responsibility, because you can get replaced. There's so many people who want to be in your position. When I was training for Miss Universe or for Miss Philippines, we work with so many different charities. So of course, at the beginning, I didn't know much about it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know what advocacy I wanted to get involved in. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to stand up for. But because I was exposed to so much of it, then I thought, wait a minute, I enjoy doing this. this and this, and these are the stuff that I really care about. So once you're exposed to it and you kind of know which ones really resonate to you, it becomes easy. You gotta be able to connect to it on a personal level. Like for me, I have friends and lost friends because of HIV. And so it's close to my heart, because it's not just something that I said during my final answer at Miss Universe. It's actually that something, happened close to home. Or when I talk about mental health awareness, I've also gone through, depression and anxiety myself, and people really close to me. So I relate to it. I have experiences, that's why I'm able to speak about it. It becomes easier when you have personal experiences. It's a nice feeling to know that I've helped out in my own way, in my little way. If I need to, I love doing repacking of relief goods. Like, I just love being busy. I love being on the ground. I love fundraising. I love raising awareness. I love speaking. So and knowing that you're doing something good, and you might change somebody's life or at least help somebody, it's such a nice feeling. It makes me more proud to to go home knowing that I've helped a family or somebody more than finishing a photo shoot. My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to not forget all the lessons that I learned this year. As much as we didn't like this year, I think it taught us so many lessons, like not taking the little things for granted anymore and going back to basics and really just detaching yourself from distractions. I'm such a workaholic, and I've been working like every day straight. I didn't even know what a weekend was before. And so I realized I've been missing birthdays, I've been missing weddings, I've been missing real life experiences. And so years have passed after Miss Universe, and I barely have any real life experiences because I'm always at work. And then I realized that's not a way to live. I need to balance it. I need to have a balance. I need to spend more time with my loved ones and spend more time with my family. Do the things that make me happy rather than just burying my mind or myself at work. So next year, I want to continue all the projects that have been put on hold because of the pandemic, but I also want to reconnect with people. I want to reconnect with myself. And I feel like this year kind of forced me to think about what really makes me happy. And I think I'm slowly learning the answer.